Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parbrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Shri Gangai Nathay Namah. Jai Shri Gurudev, Jai Shri Dada Gurudev. Jai Shri Gurudev to all of you, those who will watch this session or currently watching this session. This is new initiative uh, taken uh, with the grace of Shri Gurudev Ramlalji Siag. This is the new setup for the English sessions. What we will do in these sessions, we will explore more about Guru Siag Siddhi Yoga, and whatever philosophy Gurudev has given us, we will try to take this philosophy to the new practitioner, those who do not know Hindi very well. So we will explain a few things which is available with us, and Gurudev has given it to us, and it is now our duty to take this information to every corner of the world. So what we will do, we will understand Guru Siag Siddhi Yoga with the help of Shri Gurudev's books and with his speeches. So what we will do, we will, because I am also having a experience of Guru Siag Siddhi Yoga, because I am being, doing Guru Siag Siddhi Yoga since 2014 November. So what I'll do, I'll put up my experience, my changes, and if any question comes up from your side, I will try to answer that question also. It may be a spiritual question, or when you walk on the path of spirituality, there are a lot of questions you come across, there are a lot of changes you come across. You can put up those questions, changes, and we can discuss then that what are the changes and what happens when these changes happens in a practitioner. So probably we'll try to keep this session for half an hour, and it might be little bit maybe extended for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15 minutes, sometimes occasionally, but we'll try to keep it within time limit so that everyone can follow it. There are a lot of things we can discuss about our changes. Main thing in the Guru Siak Siddhi Yoga is the change. If you are doing something, whether it is changing you or not, that is most important part. So you have to concentrate on your changes, and you can do that only if you do the self study. Means somebody, people ask other people, when we get into the Siddhi Yoga or Guru Siak Siddhi Yoga, how do we identify that we are going through a change or the transformation? Then nobody else can tell you what is the transformation you are going through. Only you can see your transformation when you do your self study, which is called the Swadhyay. When we read the Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga, we come across many things about our journey on the path of Siddha Yoga. Then one main thing which helps you to walk on the path of Siddha Yoga and to understand your journey is Swadhyaya, means self study. So we will discuss a lot of things which comes along with the Siddha Yoga, like Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga, 8 limbs of Patanjali Yoga, that we will also understand, or will try to do it in future. But currently we will start it with Gurudev and Gurudev's books and Gurudev's speeches. Gurudev has written two books, which is in Hindi and in English published also. I have both books with me. This is first book. This is Prophecies from the Holy Bible. This is in English also. This is in Hindi also. So I have a copy of English. So it will be better for me. It will help me to read it out, and I will also explain it. The changes I have gone through, whatever Gurudev has written in this book, I have gone through those changes or not. I will put it up. And if you have any question regarding any question or any line in the book, you come across any line and you don't understand what is written in this book, you can ask your questions, and we will, with the grace of Guru, will try to understand what Gurudev is trying to tell us about that particular thing. So this is one, Prophecies from the Holy Bible. One main thing, that it is not a Bible. It is not Bible we are reading. If you think we are discussing about Bible, no, it's not Bible. It is prophecies from the Bible. What Bible say about the changes, or the comforter who will come and bring the mass changes. Means the one Jesus said, somebody, I will send somebody from the Father. When I'll go to the Father, I will send someone for you, the comforter which will show you the future, which will make you capable to see the future and past. So I will send him. Once I go and I send him. So he Jesus tells so many things about the comforter, how, who he will be, what he will do, and what are the changes you'll go through, all the things, prophecies of the Bible. And now what Jesus has said is taking real, it is becoming reality now. So what are the prophecies which are coming true, and how these prophecies are coming true, how do we understand what Jesus wanted to say about the comforter? So we will talk about the comforter, which hint was given by the Jesus. So with the Jesus information, we will try to see if our Gurudev Shri Ramlal Ji Siag is the same comforter which Jesus told us about, that he'll come and liberate you uh, from your life or birth, life and death cycle. Is he same? So this book will tell us prophecies from the Bible, whether whatever he said is true about Gurudev Siag or not. So this is a very important book. And second book is Religious Revolution in the World. Okay, this book we will also read about. This is basic about Siddhi Yoga. So before we take up prophecies from the Bible, we must understand what is Siddhi Yoga, and what revolution Gurudev wanted to bring in the world. So he said a religious revolution in the world, the entire world, not Bharat only, but also the entire world will go through the transformation or the revolution, and this revolution will be religious revolution. What religious revolution is, and how it will come, how it will happen in the world, that the entire world will come under the effect of this. So what we will do, we'll start with first today, because I have not given, I haven't read before this session, but yes, I have gone through personal changes, my my transformation with the Siddha Yoga. So I have read it few days back, but you know, not for the session. I did not make any notes for the session, that what we will do. So I never make notes before the session. I do not prepare session, because I'm doing sessions since it's long time, 1.5 year or more than that. I'm doing it in Hindi, and I was also doing it in English. But I never prepared, because if I prepare, that nothing happens. Means I cannot touch those notes. If I make any notes, I'll talk about this. That does not happen. Whatever happens in the session with the grace of Gurudev. So we pray to him that he help us to understand his philosophy, and we let this session on him, that he will understand, he will make us understand, he will speak. He says always, the person who is sit on the chair to speak, he is just a mic, but the one who speaks is a guru. So this is very understand, but this is very important to understand this, the one who will speak is guru. And let's start first. In the first session, we discuss about what is Siddha Yoga, what is the purpose of Siddha Yoga, and we also talked about transformation, what is divine transformation, and how divine transformation will happen, what will be transformed. That also we've discussed, that the mind will be transformed, the body is complete, the transformation of the body is complete. There is no transformation in the body, means we have a new limb or new eye, we have something extra in the body. So this is the final body, and now the transformation will be done with the mind. So mind will be transformed, the prana will be transformed, and the body will gain the nectar, which is called parthiv immortality. They say the body will get immortal, means you will have the control over your body. Now we don't have a control over body, like diseases, and there are diseases like mental disease, physical disease, and spiritual diseases. But when once our mind is transformed from mind to supermind, our prana will be transformed, and our body will also be transformed, and will be free from all these three diseases, which is just we mentioned. So let's start. So if you have basic idea about Guru Siyak Siddhyog, then good. If you don't have an idea, just refresh with the first session we did yesterday. So let's start. Om Shri Gangai Nathay Namah. The first thing here is written, Yada Yada Hi Dharmasya Galanir Bhavati Bharatah Abhyuthanam Adharmasya Tadatmanam Sajamyaham Paritranaye Sadhunam विनाशाय च दुष्कृताम धर्म संस्थापनाय अर्थाय संभवामि yuge yuge. So this is the mantra which is recited by Shri Krishna when he told Arjuna that whenever on this planet there is adharma and there is a pap on the injustice on the earth or the planet, then I come as an avatar and I liberate those who are saint and worship me, and I kill those, or I punish those who are doing this injustice or to the other people, to the innocent people. So I take an avatar, I come as an avatar and I liberate the earth from the burden of demons or the people those who do injustice, and liberate the good people. So this is what he tells about, Krishna tells to Arjuna. Same thing Gurudev has written on his book, that, and he says that I'm the one who has come for you on the earth. I'm descendant, I'm not an ascendant guru who has done a tapasya and ascendant to the Sahasrara, and you I will take you along with me to the Sahasrara. He says I am a descendant, I have descendant from the top of the loka. Then here I have come for you, and I am not here to liberate you from your diseases. I am here to liberate you from your bondages, which keep you in the circle of life and death. So I am here to liberate you, and I am an avatara. He said that. Okay. Now, how he is an avatara, you can only realize once you go through the Siddhi Yoga. You have to practice this, because it is not about talking about something and the change will come. You have to practice the Siddhi Yoga. Okay. In the end of the session, we will play a small video of Shri Gurudev. If you listen that audio, there is a divine mantra, Sanjeevani mantra. In his voice, you will listen only. Okay. If you give somebody else the same session or same thing, you always should remember it. The mantra you are passing to somebody else should be recited, should be heard in only Gurudev's voice. So in the end of the session, those who are not initiated into the Siddhi Yoga will be initiated in the Siddhi Yoga live when you listen to that Sanjeevani mantra with the voice, in the voice of divine voice of Shri Gurudev. Okay, in the end of the session, this is 2-3 minutes clip, and just need to listen that. All set is done, everything is done. Now you sit anywhere in the world and recite that mantra mentally without moving your tongue and lips, and just 2 times meditation for the 15 minutes. Talk to Gurudev, pray to Gurudev, sit for the meditation, chant the divine mantra as much as possible, and you are there. Okay. So there is another mantra which is written over here. This is Gorakhbani Pran Sankli, which is a book by Gorakhnath ji. He says, प्रथमे प्रणय गुरु के पाया, जिन मोही आत्म ब्रह्म लखाया, सतगुरु शब्द कहाँ ते बुझिया, त्रिहु लोक दीपक मन सुझिया. Here Guru Shri Gorakhnath ji, if you remember in the first session we explained Guru Gorakhnath ji. Who is Guru Gorakhnath ji? If not, I don't remember. I'm just giving the uh, just playing back the Siddhi Yoga basic information. Guru Gorakhnath ji, the disciple of Machendranath ji. Machendranath was the first Adi Guru of Kali Yuga. The first Guru, Nath Guru, yeah, Adi Guru for I Panth. Okay, for us, we are I Panthis. How we are I Panthis, that I will tell you in a brief. Machendranath ji was the first Guru of the Kali Yuga. His disciple was Gorakhnath ji. Gorakhnath ji divided the education he got from the Machendranath ji in 12 parts. That was, Shiva Bhakti. So he divided into the 12 main streams. 11 streams he kept for the Shiva only. That somebody who follows these 11 streams will reach to the moksha, to the Shiva. And one stream he kept for the Bhagavati, Ma, Urja, the Shakti. He kept this path for the Shakti. Those who will worship the Shakti, who will awaken the Shakti, the power inside them, which is called the Kundalini, will reach to their final liberation on the path of Shakti. So this is called, the path of the Shakti is called I Panth. I means mother. Shakti means mother. So that is why the name is called I Panth, mother's way to reach to the salvation. Mother is Kundalini. So when Gurudev gives you that divine mantra, which we will play in the end of the video, your Shakti, your mother, goddess, which created everything, which is Sita, Lakshmi, Durga, Kali, whatever you name for the mother, she is the mother for creation. She is the Shakti. She is within you. Every human has that Shakti, but in the dormant position, dormant state. When Gurudev's voice, divine voice, you will listen, that dormant power will awaken up, and that Kundalini residing in the sleeping in the sacrum will wake up and try to ascend. When this energy ascends, it goes through all the six chakras and reach to the crown chakra. This is how the journey is being done, but it is not as simple as it looks, that it is just going through the lower chakra to the higher chakra. It is piercing out all the six chakras. It does not pierce as it looks. Siddha yoga is very different. The kundalini looks like it is ascending from the lower chakras to the higher chakra, but the transformation does not happen like that. That first transformation will come, first chakra will be piercing, the mool chakra, the root chakra will be pierced first, and the first transformation will be according to the first chakra. No, it does not happen like that in the Siddhi Yoga. It is a different process. It is a reverse process. The first chakra which open is Agya chakra. Okay, why Agya chakra opens first? This is the shlok which I am reading out. This is the reason why first Agya chakra opens, not the root chakra. In in Siddha Yoga, I Panth. So Gorakhnath ji says, प्रथमे प्रणव गुरु के पाया जिन मोहि आत्म ब्रह्म लखाया सतगुरु सबद कहाँ ते बुझिया त्रिहु लोक दीपक मन सुझिया. Shri Gurudev Gorakhnath ji says, the first of all, I bow down to my Shri Gurudev. I touch his feet, divine feet, and ask for his guidance. Because only with the Guru's grace I can realize myself. Atam Brahma means myself I can realize. Atam myself means it's not a body, it's a soul. If I want to get a knowledge about my soul, who am I? I am a soul. If I want to realize it, if I want to get enlightened, then I have to bow down to the feet, divine feet, lotus feet of Guru, Master, Shri Gurudev, and ask for his blessing. But how do I understand Satguru Sabad Kahate Bujhiya? How do I understand who is Satguru? Then he says, Trihu Lok Deepak Manisucha. The Guru which will, awaken me, which will, I just bow down. When I bow down to the Guru in the divine feet with full devotion, I am bowing down to surrendering to my Guru. They fill with everything. I do not have something hidden in my heart, and I have not come to the Guru for any kind particular thing. I am here just for grace and for my enlightenment, or for my liberation. I have come to you, and I surrender everything to you. I surrender. I bow down to you completely, and please show me the path. Then he says, "Trihu lok deepak man sujya." There is a light. There is a light which is called the light of the knowledge. So only with the Guru's grace, because he is the enlightenment himself, he can enlighten within me. There's the diya, we call it. There is a there's a spark. He gives me that spark with which I am also start transforming. If I want to see, I should have, it's called drishta bhav. I can see myself means my chitta, the the bondages I am involved into. I am not able to see it. What are the bondages? I am not able to recognize it. But when I come to the divine feet of Gurudev, he gives me the light inside me. He enlightens me from within with his enlightenment. Then, with that light, the knowledge appears to me, and I realize who is the Sadguru and what Sadguru does, and how he enlightens a normal practitioner, and how a practitioner now starts his journey. It very, very remarkable statement. I would like to here discuss with you all. When Buddha had a disciple, Ananda was always with Buddha in every situation, in every condition. For a very long time he was with the Buddha. When it was time for the Buddha to leave the body, mortal body, he told everyone that I will leave my body on that particular day, and you have to, now your journey you have to your own. Then Ananda was very sad, and he cried a lot, and he asked Buddha, then how you can do that? You cannot leave your body, because what I will do without you? You have guided me for everything. Now if you will go away, if you leave your body, how do I connect with myself? How do I know that what I should do? My life will be blind out. Buddha says, you know, appo deepo bhava. Appo deepo bhava means be your own light. Guru is guru is not the one with, who makes you handicapped. Guru is the one who makes you capable of walking on the path of Siddhi Yoga. So there is a light inside you. I will just show you the path. I will, but you have to walk on that path, because there is a darkness inside you, because you are into the situation where the Maya Jal, the this creation has created, the illusion inside you. This is darkness inside you. You cannot walk on the path of the spirituality. So I give you the light. So this light should be inside you, and it I can only enlight you. I can only give you that my light, so that you light up and you just see the darkness, the illusion, and come out of it and take up your uh, liberation. For that, you have to bow down to me. You have to take the responsibility. Hey Gurudev, bless me and give me the potential, so that I can walk on the path of spirituality. So give me the light, show me the path. So that light he is talking about here, Guru Shri Gorakhnath Ji, that Trihu Loka Deepak Mani Sujya. So the light, the prakash, or the in knowledge, the all the three lokas knowledge is given by Gurudev. But how I receive that knowledge? With that enlightenment, with that prakash, with that drishti means with that capability to look at myself. All right. So this is first thing. This is very important, to surrender to the capable guru. That is why it is important. Now next, there is another doha, which is given by Kabir ji. He says, तीन लोक नौ खंड में गुरु से बड़ा न कोई, करता करे न करी सके, गुरु करे सो होय. In my personal understanding, what I have seen, this particular message which is given by Kabir ji, Doha ji, it says teen lok no khand mein. Means when we take a human form for the liberation, because it is only human who can liberate. This is the only body God has given us for the liberation. So when we come into this body, we have three things to win over. That is, we have three kind of vrittis, which is mentioned in the Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga, that any man can have uh, three vrittis, that is Satava, Rajas, and Tamas. These are the three things. In these three vrittis, the human be for entire every of his life. In every life, he lives only into three vrittis, three gunas, you can say: Tamas guna, Rajas guna, and Satam guna. And no khand means there are nine planets, which I understood. Actually, it might be a different understanding for somebody else, but my understanding is that grahas, when we are born into this world, if you know the astrology, you have nine planets, nine planets, and your whole life is controlled by nine planets. And with the calculation of these nine planets, you survive with the karmas you have earned, and those karmas give you result on the basis of three gunas. So three lok means three gunas, and nine khand means nine planets. So if I am on this planet, if I am into this world, in illusion world, in the form of a human, then I am under the influence of three gunas and nine planets. These, if a Sadguru, God gives you these things, God gives you the birth, you come into the world, but he cannot liberate you. The God cannot liberate you from these things. Only when God come as a form of Guru. Guru is a God also. The human need to understand very clearly, when we worship God who is outside, he does not liberate us from the inside. He'll give us things, materialistic things from the outside when we worship different form of God outside. But when it is time for our liberation, and liberation is happen not outside but inside, then God change its form. When he comes inside, he becomes a guru, because only guru can bring change in you, only guru can enlighten you, only guru can give you that light with which you see your illusions and you come out of it. So God becomes guru. There is no difference between God and guru, but outside you see as a God, inside when you do a spiritual journey, it's guru. So guru is very important. It does not like a miracle we see outside. God does a miracle outside. We worship Jesus, we worship Krishna, and miracle happened in my life. My life changed, and so and that. So miracle happens only outside. Inside there is no miracle. Inside is a different journey. And Guru does not do any miracle because he's inside. Inside miracle is what? If I see my illusion, if I see my darkness, and I come out of it, that is a miracle. Different miracle, right? So Guru, Kabir says that if I am into this world, I am stuck with the three gunas and under the influence of nine planets, then the one who created everything is not capable of liberating me as a god. But karta kare, so karta kare na kare, so karta means the one who has created everything, who has done everything, he cannot liberate me. He cannot do that. But as a guru, guru kare so hoy, that means if guru wants it, if guru does it, then it happens. All right. So only guru can liberate me. That is the importance of guru. That is the difference between guru and God. That is why guru is important. If you want to liberate yourself, come in the shelter of guru. If you want to enjoy the materialistic life, miracle will happen outside. You worship God in different forms. All right. This is the second doha. Okay. Third thing. Third thing is again Shabd. This is from the Gurbani, from Guru Granth Sahib, Shri Guru Granth Sahib, Nanak Ji, his Bani. He says, Guru Karta, Guru Karan Jogu, Guru Parmeshwar, है भी होगु. कहू नानक प्रभी यही जनाई, बिनु गुरु mukti na paiye bhai. This is Hindi phrases. What is the meaning of it? Means Guru Karta, Guru Karna Jogu. He says only Guru can do it. He is talking about the liberation. All right. He says only Guru can do it, or only Guru is capable to do it. Then he says the Guru is the Parameshwara, is the highest form of the God. Yeah, there is a different form of God. First layer, there is Nirguna Nirakar. There is no guna, there is no shape or size. All right. Second, then he becomes a Ishwar. Ishwar God. Then God, what God does? God has, uh, God is there, but he does not have any shape. He's in everything, but he is there. The Brahmand, the universe is created. The Ishwar, the God comes into the existence. Before that, he was Nirguna. There was no guna in him, and he was not in any shape. But when the creation is done, then he himself is the creation, but he doesn't have any fixed shape, or he is into some particular. He is everywhere. Okay. And third thing is when Ishwar, God becomes an avatara. Avatara is a definite form and has all the gunas. Sagun means all the guna, and sakar means a shape. So Guru is the third creation of the first Parabrahma, who is free from shape and size and everything and gunas. But when he liberates his creation, the humans, he take a form as a guru, Sagun Sakar. All the gunas, three guna, he has won all the gunas. He is beyond all the guna. Trigunatit means all beyond the three gunas, Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas, all beyond all these gunas, and he has Sagun Sakar, and he is into everything. Guru is the true Guru is one who is into everything. Specifically, in the last session, we discussed about Guru's Yag, that why he is a capable Guru, why he is an avatara, because he has two attainments, two Siddhi. One is of matter and one is of ether. And in the entire creation of the universe, there are two things, either matter or ether. So he has control over the entire universe, even beyond the universe. That is why he is an avatara. He is a Parbrahm, has taken a shape of the Guru. That is why the Guru Siag is why we call him Avatara Krishna or the God. So next he says, कहू नानक प्रभु यही जनाई बिनु गुरु मुक्ति ना पाइए भाई. वो कह रहे हैं, he is saying that, हे नानक, only ये only Guru can liberate you. Without Guru there is no liberation. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Kabir Ji, and Gorakhnath Ji saying same thing about Guru, that importance of Guru is so important. Before we start what Gurudev has written, we must understand who Guru is. So these three phrases are very important to understand for anyone. First, to bow down to the Guru. Why we are surrendering to the Guru? Because of these three phrases given by three different saints, Guru Gorakhnath Ji, Shri Kabir Ji, and Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Now, next thing, now what we are going to do? We are going to read about Shri Gurudev Ramlal Ji Sehag, what he has written. But he is my Guru. So before he does everything, what he'll do? He will remember his Guru. He will pray to his Guru. So all these things he has written for his Gurudev. The picture, white picture you are saying is my Gurudev, Shri Ramlal Ji Sehag. And his Gurudev and my grand Gurudev is Baba Shri Gangai Nath Ji. So whatever these things I have just read about, this is what Gurudev is praising out to his Guru, to Shri Gangai Nath Ji. And then he also gives the picture of Shri Gangai Nath Ji here to pay the respect to his Guru, that he is the one, he is the Parabrahma, he is the light, he is the enlightenment, he has enlightened me. So Guru says, even Guru needs a Guru, because if Guru comes without a Guru, then he says, you do not have a Guru, then what is the importance? So he also, seek a help of a Guru to realize, Avatara, Krishna, Rama, they had a Guru to realize themselves. This is the importance of the Guru. So when that Parabrahma comes as a Guru, final Guru to liberate every human over here, even then he takes up a Guru, he goes under the shelter of Guru. That is the importance of Guru. All right. So his name is Sant Sadgurudev Baba Shri Gangai Nath Ji. We bow down to him. And whenever we start anything in any session, you will see that I'm saying Om Shri Gangai Nathay Namah. So I respect my grand Gurudev Shri Gangai Nath Ji, because my Gurudev is very happy when we bow down to our grand Gurudev. So we always pay our respect to Shri Gangai Nath Ji. Without Shri Gangai Nath Ji, we cannot do anything. Okay. Then Gurudev has said something about Baba Shri Gangai Nath Ji in his book. I'm going to read it out. He says, respectful dedication. Okay, before that, he has also given the information that Baba Brahmalin, he left his mortal body on the day of 31st December 1983. His body was not mortal; he was immortal in his body. But because it was a body with the Panch Tattva, he's left his Panch Tattva body, but his body was enlightened. If you see him, he looks ageless, timeless. There was no effect on any gunas, any khand, no khand, any graha, planets, or time. He was timeless. So he was beyond time. He was immortal. That is what we know about him. Gurudev says, this auspicious message of Sanatana Dharma, with the words, nothing have I that is mine, all belongs to you, is dedicated with all reverence to the lotus feet of my Savior Gurudev, pious Sant Baba Shri Gangai Nath Ji. And he writer Chaudhary Ramlal Ji Siag. So Gurudev Shri Ramlal Ji Siag is known as a Chaudhary Ramlal Ji Siag. Now we start our this book, Religious Revolution in the World, written by Chaudhary Ramlal Ji Siag, founder and patron Adhyatmi Vigyan Satsang Kendra. And there is a address is given where Gurudev used to sit in Jodhpur ashram. He used to sit over there, and he operated everything from the Jodhpur ashram. Now he is living inside our heart and everywhere. Again, he's giving some phrase Gurudev has given. He says, I have set out alone in the world to elevate the sattva guna in the mankind and to destroy all its tamasic tendencies completely. No single nation, religion, race, or caste can claim a monopolistic right over me. This is very important information by the Gurudev uh, when he said, "I am free from all the bondage and I'm for everyone." So this is very important. Now we will start. What is the time? 9:15. Okay. Yeah. So we will keep our timing very strict for half an hour, so that everyone can follow these sessions. Already 35 minutes. So we have understand only one page yet. This is only about who Gurudev is. So this page we have just understood. Then we will start tomorrow with lot of things, lot of interesting things will come up, and we'll do tomorrow next. When it is done, then we'll start Gurudev's another book. Then we will go into Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga and a lot of things to do. All right, for today, for to all of you, Jai Shri Gurudev, Jai Shri Dada Gurudev. Please forward this session to everyone. Those who do not understand Hindi can know about Guru Syak Siddhi Yoga in English. So my English is not very good, but yes, I can convey the message of my Gurudev. Gurudev has made me that capable that I can convey my message, my Gurudev's message to the entire world. So that is the only thing Gurudev has made me capable, and that is enough for me. And I will try my best to take my Gurudev's message to everyone, because only with his grace, only with his blessings, somebody can talk about him. So if I'm talking about him, I just consider myself lucky and blessed that he has chosen me to speak about him. So my respect, my dedication to all to my Gurudev. Then he bless us to understand what he has written. Tomorrow we will meet maybe at 8 or 8:15, because there is another session goes every day. So try to be there at 8 or 8:15, and we will go for the next page reading. Jai Shri Gurudev, Jai Shri Dada.
What does yoga mean? Yoga means a union of the soul with God or the universal consciousness force. What are the benefits of Siddhi Yoga? Siddhi Yoga heals, cures or frees the body from any physical illness, adds various forms of cancers, diabetes, arthritis, asthma, and even genetic disease like hemophilia. In the case of disease such as AIDS, which attacks the entire body, the patient may experience internal kriyas like sensation or heat, electricity or tingling. According to Siddhi Yoga philosophy, the divine power awakened by the enlightened Guru gets transmitted through his blissful voice to the listeners, irrespective of language spoken by the Guru. This divine power transmissions occurs smoothly and remain unaffected by the language being used. A regular practice of Siddhi Yoga strengthens the immune system. The Kundalini acts as a protective shield of the immune system and wards off the onslaught or recurrence of any disease. Impact of Kundalini awakening. The Kundalini makes the practitioner perform kriyas that are specific to his needs. With this cleaning, the practitioner is cured of all kinds of chronic and even terminal disease such as HIV, AIDS, cancer, arthritis, etc., and genetic disorder like hemophilia. Mental application too are completely cured and stress is completely relieved. Cling, Krishna, cling, cling, Krishna, cling, Kling Krishna Kling, 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 Kling Krishna Kling.